Hi, welcome back class. My name is Sonja Geracsek. I'm a motion designer and today we'll be doing work watching, where you watch me work on various projects that don't fit within my other two streaming series. Today I thought I'll do something different. I'll do a physical piece of work. I usually work in the digital realm, either in animation or I illustrate or I do various things on the computer. So today I thought I'd make macrame. And if you don't know what that is, it's similar to the wall hangings that I have. These, I'll just show that quickly on Instagram Live and on Twitch and YouTube. Those are these planters that I have up here. And basically it's a way to tie ropes in a beautiful fashion, so to speak. Let me get rid of this music bar over here. I just prepared that in case I was going to play music. So yes, I'll be doing macrame. This is the first time I've ever done it. I've purchased 2 spools of this rope. I've researched a bunch on knots and watched a few tutorials. I will be following one specific tutorial because it kind of applies roughly to the size of the macrame that I want to make. I want to make a macrame for the door that you usually see in my stream backgrounds. It's very plain. And also it's a glass pane door, so if somebody walks by behind it, you can see that. I don't like that. And also if I'm in here and maybe we're having guests and I don't know, I want to do something in the office here, they can peek inside and it's just a bit of lack of privacy. So decoration and privacy are the main reasons I would like to make this. And I thought, what best to do than a physical piece of art that can be seen in my future streams, because it kind of gets me away from the computer, and I think that's really important for anybody who's in the creative industry, who works on the computer a lot. It's important to get away once in a while and do something other than computer work. This might be something creative. You might still be doing a design piece. Maybe you paint, maybe you draw, maybe you do photography. Or it might be something completely different like sports or other activities that you enjoy away from the computer. So I really think it's quite important for designers and artists to kind of have this balance between computer work and physical work. And also it's nice to do something when you are a creative that is aside from your work. So not just the balance between digital and physical, or rather digital and what's the opposite of digital? Okay, my opposite of digital is physical, whatever. So not only that, but also having something that isn't pursuing your profession. So something that you enjoy in your downtime, in your pastime, that doesn't necessarily involve working on a project or working for a client. Yeah, so this is that thing, and if you would like to watch me figure out how to make this macrame, because I couldn't find a tutorial that was specific to the size that I want mine to make. I want it to be 70 centimeters wide and 120 centimeters long. So even though I could figure out how I need to calculate the length of the rope, I kind of got stuck with the fact, well, if I know the length, then I also need to know the design. And even if I learn how to make these various knot types, I still need to kind of figure out the overall design. And for this first project, I think that those are too many tasks at once. So I think for now I'm going to follow this tutorial, because the way this tutorial is set up it's made out of multiple kind of rope designs that hang next to each other. They're kind of these like diamond shaped knot strings that are separate from each other and hanging together to create one overall macrame. So I think I'm gonna go with that, because that means even though this one might not be wide enough, I can just add another one of those diamond shaped designs, hopefully, and and widen my design, and maybe even lengthen my design. So I already started cutting the rope, and I need quite a bit more. So just to show you, I have it on screen right now, and I need to sit a little bit further this way. So as you can see on screen, this is the tutorial I'll be following. It's by Let Be, a DIY tutorial, macrame layered wall hanging diamond pattern. So that's the one I'll be following. And I need to cut 16 of these 250 centimeter cords. I hope you can hear me well, because the microphone is not as usual right in front of me, but a little bit further away. So if you have any trouble, just let me know in the chat, and I'll try and do something about it. There's not much I can do about it, just because yeah, the mic is my tripod arm is only so long. So but I can maybe work with the gain. Okay, so I have 2 of these 250 centimeter cords. I'm going to double check. So the way I cut it is I actually whoops I double backed, so I halved the rope and I calculated 125, but I'm notoriously bad at calculating anything, so I want to double check that I actually cut this rope correctly. 250, just a little bit longer than 250, I think. Sorry for the horrible sound of this thing. Need to bring it back up to 110. Actually, I don't, because now I'm gonna go by the length of this. So yeah, I think that's going to be fine. Ooh, gonna switch back to the other camera, and yeah, I think this will take me a while to cut. So sorry for clickbaiting you that I'm going to immediately do this macrame, when actually I'm just kind of sitting here for a while cutting this. I'm just reading the chat, what Tom wrote. Oh, I just realized also, I want to make sure that the chat is on when I'm here. Maybe I'll just leave this open so that you can kind of look at what I'll be doing. Maybe I want to move my camera just a tad over here so that I'm a little bit more in view. There we go. Excellent. Yeah, so Tom's saying that's crazy. Yeah, kind of. I think it'll probably be quite some time before I finish this. And I don't know if I'm probably not going to stream all the way through me creating this, because that's probably gonna take longer than one session. But yeah, I just thought it would be a nice idea to do something different for once, and not anything on the computer, so that you guys can also see that I do other stuff, you know? I don't do just design, I don't do just animation, I do a lot of different things, and it's good to do different things, you know? Hi, welcome to the stream. It's good to do different things. It's good to occupy your mind with different activities, not always the same thing. Maybe I should somehow keep track of how many of these ropes I'm making. I need 16, so now I have 1, 2, I got so much of this rope. I was like, I don't know, I don't want to run out halfway through the project. So I have 3 now. 16. Oh my god, that's gonna be a while. So, I have prepared a playlist for this very purpose. And I'm going to add the playlist over here. There we go. I just need to set it up in my viewer over here. So, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Tom is saying that mechanical engineering made him interested in vector illustration, and I think that's similar to a lot of different industries and crafts. You learn new things, and you can sometimes even integrate them into the other craft. So if I learn that a certain thing works a certain way in this macrame making, I might find a process for my digital work, or maybe I'll just get inspired to do a certain thing in my digital work, you know? It really, you get inspired, you learn new things, and you can also just relax, you know? Doing different things that don't always interact or are expected to be connected, it just helps you unwind, it helps you disconnect from your work, if creative work is your work. Alright, so I have a playlist, and I finally found some music that I think I can stand. I've done a deep dive on the internet, and I found, what's it called? Public domain music. Public domain music means it's 70 years older than it's 70 years past the death of the artist. It becomes public domain, which means it can be used for any type of project anywhere at any time. So I've downloaded a bunch of music. It's mainly music from the 20s, which I like, and you'll see it at the bottom of here on the screen on Twitch and YouTube, what I'm listening to, and I'm just gonna turn that on, and it's a little loud. Cool, nice. Thanks, Tom. Thanks for staying on. Thanks for being so active in the chat as well. Yeah, so I found a few songs. Most of them are by this lady, Victoria something? I forget. This one's by Clara Smith, but there's a bunch of songs from one particular artist from the 20s, and yeah, it's essentially 1920s music, and most of that is public domain. I only went to one website because I really couldn't be bothered sifting through the archives of music where there is copyright free and Creative Commons and public domain music, because some copyright free music still has certain regulations of how to use it. Same with Creative Commons, sometimes you have to give attribution, and I just don't want to deal with that. Like, I just want simple background music, you know. I'm not using this to make a music video out of it. It's just some music for the background. If ever I need to use music for a project, I'm very happy to license it. I'm very happy to pay for it. But you know, this is free content, and I just can't. So, public domain music is exactly what I want. And if you're interested in where I found this public domain music, because there's a bunch of websites, but as I said, some of them still offer, it's not clear which songs are actually public domain, and you have to kind of sift through it. So if you're interested in the website that I used, I can share that in the description and you can check it out. And in the meantime, we'll be cutting some rope over here. Yeah, so basically, I was thinking, I don't know, do I need to be speaking very loudly? I think the music also currently is coming through the speakers. I think that's fine. I hope that's fine. I don't know how good the sound is for that, but if it's terrible, I'll just, I don't know, I'll just fix it for the next time, basically. We are at 5 ropes, 5 out of 16, alright. We're gonna be here for a while. Yeah, so basically, I was recently thinking, I have these 3 streaming series currently running, which is the animation collab, where I animate other designers' artwork. Then I have Shut Up and Draw, where I illustrate or draw, and it's less of a process, it's more of a I'm working and listening to music, which is why I was looking for public domain music. And then I have this series, which is work watching. And initially I thought this series would be for projects, commercial projects that I'm working on, and you're just kind of watching me work on various projects. But then it kind of, it became clear that most of my commercial projects aren't really, I can't really share the process of working on them, so any commercial projects... Why did the music stop? Is it just not playing the whole thing? Hang on. Play! Please play the entire playlist. I'm just gonna test the playlist because it just kind of stopped. Is it just not gonna play the next song? Oh, excellent. Okay. In that case, hang on, I just need to drag this music into a playlist. And then it should be playing it, right? Only that I don't like this song. Okay, cool. So, is that gonna work? No, that's annoying. Oh, Virginia Liston is the artist that I was mentioning earlier. So it just doesn't play everything. Why? Why does it just stop? Play this playlist. So if it gets to the end of the song, it should play the next song. What? Why doesn't it do that? Oh my god, it's always the same. There's always some issue. This is weird. Okay. You know what? Maybe I have to change something in the playback. Yeah, I'm using VLC Media Player, and every time it finishes a song, it just stops. I'm playing from the playlist, so I'm not sure why it wouldn't just continue to the next song. That's strange. Can't find any specific audio track. Yeah, it just stops. It just stops the song. That's so annoying. Why? Because when I skip, it goes to the next song. Surely, if the song finishes, it should just go to the next song. Come on. I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna have to skip the songs when they finish. Alright, so what I was saying is I have these 3 streaming series And work watching was meant to be where I work on commercial projects, but then it's going to just end up being me working on passion projects that don't fit within the commercial project, the other streaming series, or are just me working on my online classes. So I decided, instead of it just being commercial projects, it's going to be any project like this one that just don't fit within the other streaming series, where I just kind of work on various things and you are by my side. You can enjoy watching me work, asking questions, whatever there is to do during a stream. Okay, excellent. So if anybody has an idea of how I can make a VLC player playlist just play through without stopping after every song, I'd much appreciate the input. I currently have toggle between loop all, loop one, loop none. So I have loop all on and I have shuffle on, but for some reason it still only plays the one song and I don't like the song. So I'm just gonna skip that. Yeah, if you have any ideas how I can improve the playback, maybe in future I'll just use a different player. I don't tend to listen to music on VLC. Normally I only listen to music in my iTunes player and I watch videos on VLC. So I'm not used to music in VLC. Cool, so we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ropes, twice the amount, and we're done with the first set. And then we have a whole other set to do, whole 3 other sets to do in fact. This is the tutorial that I'm working off of, and so far I need 250 centimeters, 16 chords, 300 centimeters, 4 chords. Oh my god, 80 centimeters, 43 chords. Oh, I'm going to be sitting here cutting these chords for the rest of my days. Holy shit. But at least 80 centimeters is not so long. So, it's not gonna take as long, I hope. I wonder if I can just go faster somehow. I don't know how I would speed up the process. I need to optimize. That's always the thing. Optimize! So, 1, 2. So, what have you been doing today? I am in Germany. The question was, where am I in the world? I am in Germany, Munich, and I suppose you might be in Japan, unless you're using kana for no reason, but I'm assuming that your name is I'm very bad at reading kana, so I won't embarrass myself by trying to pronounce your name. Okay, so today I was looking at licensing some illustration work because I got a request for a project through for an explainer video, and the client has a limited budget. not meaning that is a small budget, it's a sufficient budget for an explainer video, but limited in terms of creating custom illustrations. So I was looking at some options for stock illustration via Shutterstock, stock illustration via Adobe Stock, and just kind of looking at options. And at the last week's Adobe Max, which was virtual and free, I watched a one of the sessions. I forget who it was by, but it was the person was, I think, a motion designer, and they mentioned a plugin which is the Explainer Video Toolkit. I think that's what it's called. And it's basically a plugin for After Effects that has fully rigged scenes, fully rigged characters, different types of characters, where you can change the colors of the character's clothing, the skin, and everything else. And it's fully rigged, which means you just plug it in, you choose which character you want, you can make adjustments to height and size of the character, and you just, whoops, that was the wrong one that I just changed. Oh no! Hang on a minute. I lost my mark on this video because I wanted to skip the... come on, go back to the sizes here. I wanted to skip the music, but that doesn't work. Let's go back to this. What was I saying? Yes, so the plugin. And it's fully rigged, everything's animation ready. You just kind of search through the archive for the character that you need, for the illustrations that you need, the background and so on. And that's amazing. I mean, there is no time wasted setting up the animation, no time wasted rigging the animation. Of course you have a limit on the type of characters you have. Hi, welcome to the stream. And so it's limited, but for the price, I think a free use license, so for non-commercial projects, was $50, and a commercial project license was $100, which for a product like this, that's insane. I think that's absolutely amazing. So I was just putting together some options for the client, and tomorrow I'll probably be writing the proposal with all of these various options and price points so that the client can choose which way they would like to go. And yeah, so that was my working day today. It was very interesting. Kind of, so previously on commercial projects, I usually work with illustrators, and I also very rarely get projects where I'm actually the art director and where I put together all of the assets needed or put together a team. Usually I work with art directors, or I work with clients that already have assets and I'm just doing the animation and so on. So approaching a project like this where I think I've done one project like that before, where I sourced the stock imagery, I put together the storyboard, and then I animated it. It was a very simple explainer video for a startup. So yeah, I'm not super used to approaching projects this way, but it's really interesting. It was really interesting and eye-opening going through these various websites, going through all of the licensing options that these websites have for the stock illustrations and also music. And yeah, once I've done this work, I'm sure I can apply this for future proposals for clients that need work done in a similar fashion. Alright, so now I am done with the first 16 ropes, I hope. I was kind of just going, and because I don't want you guys to just watch me cut rope, which is why I'm talking about my work day. I think that's what most people come here for. I kind of lost track of what I'm doing, which is good because I know what I'm doing, so I'm just kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 times 8 is 16, correct? Oh my god, I hope so. They look like Duick rigs. Tom is asking about the plugin, and I'm pretty sure, I mean, I haven't tried them. You can't really test download it. There's only like a video showing how it works, and it looks like it's based on Duick and joysticks and sliders, but I don't know if it's actually using those plugins as part of the setup, because it's a standalone plugin that you use, unless it's using just scripts and it's kind of that type of plugin. I'm not entirely sure how it's put together. We have a question on Instagram Live. Yeah, my shoes don't really need long ropes. These ropes are for my macrame, not for my shoes. Oh, that's cool. You separated all of the prices for all the different animations. That's nice. That's really handy. I think I'm going to end up having a similar process where I kind of put together what the different prices are on all of these different websites. And yeah. And then I can refer back to that. I think that's going to be a really good workflow for future projects when I do something like this. I'm going to see if I can import this playlist into my iTunes. Oh, I'm going to have to look for iTunes. My keyboard is really far away. iTunes. Those who don't like iTunes, don't come for me. But at this very moment, I think... Oh, sorry. I think it's going to be easier trying to get this imported into iTunes. Add folder to library. Public domain. Yeah, boy. And now all my podcasts are downloading. Please don't do that. And now I somehow need to go to my music. And date added. Okay, so these are, I hope, all of the ones that I just added. Then I can add them to a playlist. Sorry for the awkward angle of me right now. Public domain. Excellent. And now I can just shuffle all. Yay! Away with you, VLC. But now I'm gonna have to change the properties of this one. And give me just 1 second. I want to change the view on this. Can I have switch to mini player? What does that mean? Oh, it's this. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. But it doesn't show what it's playing. Oh, it is here. Okay, hang on. Uh-huh. Alright, so... Sorry, I'm gonna have to scooch. Oh no, I stopped the music. Give me a second. On the iTunes mini player. Cool. And here is the mini player. I'm just gonna plop this right up here. And now you can see what I'm listening to, and you can hear it, and I can hear it, and I don't have to keep on playing with this. Okay. Ah. Ooh, Tom is working on a new Battle Axe plugin. Ooh, exciting! That's pretty cool. Alright, we've got the music, we've got the instructions ready. Now, next chord, 300 4 times. Now I'm gonna have to measure that somehow. 300 is 150 by 2, so I'll just measure 150. Ugh, longer than my arm goes, damn it. Okay, remember kids, measure twice, cut once, because you can always add some when you haven't cut yet, but once you've cut, it's over. Ugh, sorry for that sound. So, how's that music going? I think I'm gonna plop this somewhere. Okay, so 4 times... Oh no, I just cut this at 150. I was supposed to double it. See, this is what I'm saying. Measure twice, cut once. Okay, anyway, at least now I know this is 150. I can double that, and I can cut this to one of the smaller sizes, like the 80 centimeters. One of the 80 centimeters will just be slightly shorter. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so this is 150. Now, double that. Now this should be 300. Should we measure again? Let's measure again. Because guess what? I already did it wrong this time. And, oh no. I don't want to waste any kind of rope here. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be... Damn it, I keep letting go of this tape. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be short on rope, so... Even though I have 2 spools of this, there's a lot of rope required for this. So this is... I'll make this just a tad longer, because I think that's just a few centimeters off. So this is 150 double, which means we're at 300. Correct? Correct. I think. Okay. 300. Here we go. 4 of those. God, am I gonna lose memory of which ones are which? I hope not. I need to drink something. Alright. So this is still the 150. So take that to measure 150. And then double it to 300. Okay. this is. And also, I think if you do want to follow this macrame pattern, there is a update to 2 of the sizes. Yep, the 400 and the 520 are adjusted. The lengths of those are adjusted in the description, so have a look at that when you're deciding, when you're making this, if you're following this particular tutorial. I haven't gone through the knot making of this tutorial. I have looked up on how to make some of the basic knots. But yeah, let's see. So this is number 2. I need to make sure I don't get distracted and cut something short, just like this one. Yeah, the tape measure does have a sliding lock, but I have to pull it out so far that I can't, it bends when it's too long and then I can't hold it, so it's easier to kind of pull and hold and pull and hold. So it's easier to maneuver. Oh no, I ruined it. The back, the front is all scratched up that you can't see the millimeters anymore. Whoopsie. But it's pretty old, so. Alright, cool. So we have 4 of those. Now I need 4 cords, okay. 4, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool, 4. 80 centimeters. So I have this 150. I think I'm gonna use it for the 80 centimeters. So it's gonna be 5 centimeters short each. Really, 80 centimeters seems very short. Seems very short, doesn't it? Isn't it very short? I hope I'm not misunderstanding the instructions of this tutorial, because then I'll have all of this cord cut. And, yeah. So, this is now 74. Yikes. That seems kind of short. I'm gonna try it. Just so I'm not wasting rope. I'm going to go and half this one at 74 centimeters. And at least I have 2 of those 43. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get 80 centimeters out of the next one. Ooh, 80 is not as long as I thought it would. So I'm gonna use the lock mechanism now, as Tom suggested, because at this length it's pretty easy. Okay, so 80 centimeters, 80. Not double. I keep having to, anytime it comes to numbers, I'm keep having to double check and double say. Even if I do very simple math, I have to have somebody look over my math because I don't trust myself. I'm not good with numbers, I'm not good with math. And I always have to like double check, am I doing this right? Did I say this right? Okay. 80 centimeters. I'm just gonna double check this. Yes, it is 80 indeed. Could be a little longer, but okay. So we have 1, 2, this is the 3rd one. This is the 4th one. Wow, 43 of these, are you kidding? So much. Okay, yeah. 1, 2. I didn't do the double measuring thing. Should be more careful. I've done a fair bit of DIY projects in the last few weeks. I managed to hang these plant pots that you can't really see in frame, but if you watched on the beginning of the stream, you might have seen them. They're similar. They're in the similar style with this macrame rope, you know, quite natural looking. And they actually, yeah, they have macrame. The hangers are macrame, and the pots inside of them are from this, I don't know, natural material. It looks very homey, cottagecore, I think you would call it. Some people might call it that. I'm not entirely sure on the term. I'm not entirely clear on the term of cottagecore, so I'm not sure if I'm using it right. But anyway, it's got those cottage vibes, kind of like seaside vibes. And so where was I going with this? I've been doing a bunch of DIY, that's what I was saying. I've sewn this little pillow. If you can see, oh wait, you can't see. Not on all the screens at least. Oh, wait, damn it. Okay, these are the 4 of 300. I want to keep my ropes separate so I know that how many I have. So this pillow here, this used to be twice the size, twice the length. And also the pillowcase, I had 2 pillowcases of twice this length. And I shortened the pillow so that I have 2 small pillows like this. Because I have a bunch of large pillows here and I wanted a small one. And this one's fairly fat, so that worked out well. And I sewed the pillowcases to go twice away, so I don't have to close them, but they go one way and then back the way, so the pillow is closed both sides. And I had 2 pillows, and I made 2 interlocking sides. Well, I guess 4, yeah. For 2 pillows, 4 interlocking sides, so they made 2 full pillowcases, and yeah, pretty proud of myself for that. I also sewed a cherry core pillow. It's one of those pillows that you can put in the microwave and in the oven and heat it up, and also in the freezer you can freeze it and put it like on your back if your back hurts, or if you've like twisted your ankle or something, you can put it on there for keeping it cold and all of that. So 2, 4, 6. Yeah, and I made a huge one. I made this a size because I had an enormous amount of cherry cores. My dad brought them back from, I think my uncle was making cherry liqueur or something, and you have to like cook the cherries with the cores, and then you take the cores out, and yeah, you end up with a bunch of cherry cores. 8. And I decided, because I had so many, I was gonna make a giant cherry core pillow, which I can heat up in the microwave and then put on my back. It's very, very nice. Or you can, you know, in the winter time when it's cold, you can bring it into the bedroom, put it on top of you, nice and warm. Very proud of myself. I was planning to do this project for quite some time, and I do quite a few sewing projects, smaller ones. I don't sew clothes or anything like that. I did alter a pair of jeans and a skirt, which I'm quite proud of, but I haven't done a lot of clothing sewing. It's more like DIY hack sewing, and yeah, quite proud of myself for having finished that. Need one more. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We're at 10. We need 4 times the amount. Wow. Oh my god. This is so much. So many rope strings. But this is going faster. The small rope strings are going faster than the long ones because I don't have to pull so long before I have the right length. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. How did we go from 10 to 14? That's concerning. Okay. And then, once I'm done with the size of this wall hanging, oh yeah, there is an issue with the length, right? Well, actually no, because the way this wall hanging is you add these hanging strips. Oh, I guess maybe these are the 80 centimeters hanging strips. I wonder if I really need to cut them right now. Those are probably the ones that you hang along the side. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it at this. Because I actually want those, if I'm gonna make it like in this tutorial, I actually might want them to be longer. So I'm gonna stop cutting these for now. And let's actually cut the ones that I need immediately. I'm gonna go back in the tutorial and let's see which ones I need first. Okay, so I need the 250 cord first. All right, let's start. Let's start with the very first thing. So I'm gonna stop cutting now. I'm gonna reset up the camera so that you can see what I'm doing, and I'll be right back. Alright, here we go. I've set up the camera. I know you can see me in a really weird way. And I hope you can hear me well. But basically, I'm gonna go switch to the screencast for a second. So I can show you that's me, that's not it. This. Okay, so we're taking 16 of these. I thought we only had 16. How many of these do we have? Oh, 16. Okay then. I'm gonna put all of these on the on this pretty little thing over here. Okay, I'll just 2, 4. No, wait. These are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Excellent. We have them. Alright, I'm quite zoomed in, which is why you can only see the top of my head. But I'm hoping this will be good for you to see. Okay, cool. You can see and hear me. That's excellent. I don't know if the music is a little too loud because now I'm further away from the mic. Going to maybe put the music a little lower. Okay, so a lark's head looks something like what she is showing on screen right now. Alright, so the loop of that thing goes in the front. I don't want to do this wrong, but if I'm seeing this correctly, no, this would be the loop in the back. Okay, so exactly the other way around. Alright. I think it's a little difficult for the camera to pick up the rope because the door is also white, but I hope you have some sort of view of this. Alright, so this is what's gonna happen first. Now I'm going to add all of these ropes to that. And I think these are supposed to go in the... damn it, I keep doing it the wrong way around. I need to go back the way and then loop this in so that little loop-de-loop is in the front. I mean, if I do it wrong, it doesn't really matter. I can just turn it around at some point. I can take this entire thing off and turn it around. Now, why am I going here? I want to drink something. I need to take my mug. And I've set up my iPad so I can see the chat over here. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, I'm going through the back, in, and hooking this rope. So this rope knot is called a lark's head, I think. Let's just go back. Lark's head knot. Yes, that's what it is. So this first one's going to be in the center. I think it's an equal number of these things. Do I want this to be tight? Should this be tight? I don't know. Is anybody watching who's done this before? Tell me if this should be tight or not. I don't know. Let's just assume it's supposed to be tight. Are these supposed to be in the center? I don't know. I keep asking questions like anybody can answer, but I guess I'm gonna have to figure this out by myself. Hello! Welcome! Somebody joined us from Twitch. If you're not following me yet on Twitch, it would help me a whole bunch if you follow me. Oh no. Ripped off my... Okay, cool. Are you cool? You're cool. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to drink something. Oh my god. Talking this much really dries up your throat. I think I'm gonna point the camera slightly lower so I'm not cut off at such an awkward angle. You won't be able to see the whole door from that angle, but okay, let's try this. Let's reframe. Let's resharpen. I hope this is all sharp. Is it sharp on screen? I can't tell you guys. I'm really sorry if this is not 100% sharp. I know that, yeah, okay. I know it's a little grainy. I don't have great lighting in my office. This one's not level. Okay, so if you decide to do this, make sure that when you're putting these ropes on, you actually tie them level. So make sure you check at the bottom here if the two ends are at the same length. Otherwise you might run into trouble down the line. Okay, let's keep going. More of Lark's heads. More Lark's heads. I don't know. Making more Lark's heads. Alright. The thing is, I kind of wanted to finish here. Oh, you can't see that. Sorry. I'm not gonna fix the camera again. I wanted to finish the ropes. I'm currently finishing where I would like them to finish. But I know because of the knotting, they're not actually going to finish there. But that's fine, because this design has like multiple diamond shapes that fall down, and you can kind of add as many diamond shapes as you want. So I'm hoping once I've added all the diamond shapes that are part of this design, that I can then have learned enough about macrame making that I can add my own creative diamond designs. For example, one of the things that is quite common in macrame, it's called a twisting half square knot. I can show you on my window planters, on these hangers here. So basically, can I go any further? No, I cannot go any closer. So basically what you see here, this guy up here, this is a straight, it's a looped straight knot, something like that, something similar to that. I keep hitting this printer thing. And this one, on this one over here, you can see this at the top. No, you can't see at the top. Okay, wait. I need to twist this higher. Here at the top, you can see this one is essentially the same type of knot as the one that I just showed you, but it's twisting. So it's a similar technique. So I'm hoping, because this is not part of the design of this macrame that I found. Where are we? Over here. So since this is not part of the macrame that I designed, that I found, but also this design is not wide enough, or not as wide as I would like it to be, that I can eventually just add some of those, because I can't quite like these, like the twisty rope thing, twisty knot thing, I don't know what they're called. They all have names. I don't know why I'm so out of breath. For some reason, my throat is really, really dry, and that gets me out of breath somehow. But yeah, so basically, once this design is finished and I'm out of diamond shapes that I can add to this design, I'm hoping that I can just add some of these like basic knot structures and just kind of add them to the outside and just keep adding them until I have the width of this macrame that I would like to have. And yeah. I've never heard of hemp jewelry. What's hemp jewelry? Is that like jewelry in the sense of, you know, like earrings and stuff? Is that what hemp jewelry means? And it's out of hemp material. So, I'm seeing quite a lot of people in the view analytics. If you're watching, give me a hey ho in the chat so I know that you're actually there and it's not just a glitch in the analytics. So I want to make sure that these are really the right length, and I think they're supposed to be quite tight. I don't know, I'm just making this up as I go. I've only gotten this far in the tutorials. I don't really know what comes after this. So once I'm done hanging these, we're going to find out together how we need to knot them, or how I need to knot them. I really don't like how you can only see the bottom part of my face. But, okay. I mean, how you can only see, like, my head just about in frame. But I think if I don't frame the stream like this, you won't see the knotting once I start knotting. Hey ho! What's up? Thanks for joining. I'm not doing motion graphics today. I'm very sorry if you were looking forward to some motion design today. Today I am doing macrame. I am doing this to balance out some of the digital work that I do, to get away from the computer once in a while, and also for the benefit of the stream, because you will be seeing, or you have been seeing, this blank door with the glass pane for the last all of my streams, I think. So now I'm going to try and make this a little bit more interesting, and also I'm getting content out of it, as you can see. So yeah, unfortunately no motion design today. I felt like doing something non-computer related today on the stream. Absolutely. I think, especially in our industry, those of you who are in any kind of programming, development, creative design, animation, all of these industries, I think we are all too often too much at the computer, not just because we work on the computer, but also most of the time because we enjoy doing hobbies at the computer. Like either we just do passion projects on the computer, or we play games, or we watch TV and movies. So I think it's a really valuable thing to consider, to kind of get away from the computer as much as you like, as much as you can, and try and do something else, even if it can be creative. It doesn't have to be creative. You can do sports, you know, anything you like. But I think it's really important to, once in a while, really get away from the screen and try and do something different. Because as creators, or generally as digital professionals, we do tend to spend a lot of our time, like I watch so much Netflix, like so much Netflix. So once I'm done working, I'm basically in front of the screen again. So, you know, that's not great. And also doing something that you don't do in your daily work, like I animate and I edit videos as my job. I find it really fun to do something with my hands outside of work. So I like to sew, I like to do DIY projects, I like to do this type of thing, just kind of like crafty stuff that isn't the same as what I do in my job. I've now also started a photography project. I created a photography specific Instagram account. If you're into that, if you're interested, you can follow me under sonjageracsek.photo. So basically the same as my regular Instagram account, but it's .photo at the end. That's the handle. And I'm gonna start posting some daily photography over there. I forgot to post today's photo shot. I started a so before I continue that story, I finished with hanging the rope. So now's the time to find out the knots. But check out my photography Instagram. It's nothing to do with professional. It's literally just for fun, just to do something creative outside of motion design and illustration. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. If you enjoy doing something that's on the computer, but your job is already at the computer, then you just spent your entire time at the computer, you know? I think it's really important to find pockets of time to do something different. Also just for your body, you know? Just like getting up, doing something different. Okay, I'm gonna get blurry for just a second because I'm getting closer to the screen. Or just am not on camera at all. But I want to find out, move the mic while I'm over here. I want to find out what I need to do next. Okay, so I hung all of my ropes. That's great. Yep, that's cool. Now they're all hung. And now she's gonna start doing, I'm just gonna show you, so I don't need to be descriptive. So I'm gonna just show you. Oh no, I already missed it. It's too fast. Can you do slow playback? I know you can do fast playback, but can you do slow? Yes, half speed. Excellent. That's what I need. Half speed. Alright, okay. Here we are. No, nope. Just by moving back, I've already missed it. Alright. I take 4. I take 1 across and behind, and then that one. Okay. Oh my god. Alright. So I want these to be pretty much in the center of my thing here. Oh, but I moved it. Okay. Back. I think they're in the center. Okay, then I take 2, but they're kind of far apart. I mean, not far apart, but they're not super tight, these. So I think I need to move them out, spread them out a little bit, because they do have a little bit of space between them, right? Okay. I think her rope is way more stiff than mine. I got I don't know if this is organic, but it's definitely untreated cotton, unbleached. So it's very, very soft and quite pliable, not as stiff as hers. But okay, or his, I actually don't know. I think we only see the person's hands. I just assumed her gender. I'm sorry. So the person's gender, sorry. Okay, so I think I need to change my camera. I'm gonna stay in this view, just so you can have also see what I'm seeing. Exactly, that's what I was thinking about my photography project, Tom. It's a great excuse to go outside because I love going for hikes. Well, I love going for cycling and I love going for walks. And we have really nice, very cute little parks all around where I live. And sometimes I go 3 days without leaving the house because I work from home. So, yeah, it's kind of one of the things I was like trying to tie the photography project in with things I'm already doing. I'm following advice from another Adobe Max talk, actually. It was by Julianne Cost. If you like photography, you should follow her because she does a lot of tutorials, just beautiful photography in general, but also tutorials on Lightroom and various other things. She has a blog. It's really cool. And yeah, so basically I tried, her advice was do your photography projects, make them as small as possible, as little effort as possible, and tie them around things you're already doing so that you don't encounter barriers in actually fulfilling the, I should turn my mic back because it's picking up the wall instead of me. Yeah, but you need to make it as accessible as possible, otherwise you might give up, you know? It's easier to commit to something that's already part of your routine, so you don't have to create new routines. Oh, okay, that's what hemp jewelry is. Okay, that's interesting. I don't think I've really encountered that a lot. I mean, I've also only just discovered macrame like a few weeks ago, so, you know, maybe a few months ago, I don't know. If weeks, months, it's all the same. Alright, I already forgot what the knot looked like. Okay, I'm gonna have to have another look. Alright. So, we go 4 strings. Above and below. 4 strings. Above 2, below 1, and that one goes behind and through. I think that's how it was, right? And then you just kind of, you pull it up. And that's the first one. I think I did it right. Did I do it right? Yeah, and then that one goes behind and through. Okay, I did that right. And then there's a second part to it, or at least for the straight knot thing, the one that I was talking about earlier for the plant hangers that I have. Yeah, exactly. And then you do the same thing, but in the other direction. Okay, cool. So now I do the same thing in the other direction, and it's kind of the reverse of what I just did. And then that one goes through like that. Cool. Yeah, I think I got it. Cool. And then I have this like little square knot thing. Excellent. And then what I have to do? Yes, right, exactly. So if you do the single side, like you said, Tom, it starts twirling. And I was thinking that one of the knots later on, once I've done this tutorial on the prepared designs, then I'm gonna add some of my own with the twirly DNA helix. Okay, so she does one. I think I need to go back to original playback because now it's really slow. And then repeat the sequence on all of the ones around. Okay, cool, I can do that. So then you do it for all of the ones that you have. Okay, cool. And then you do another row, basically. But then the second row, I think I'm going in between. Okay, I've got it, I think. Now I'm taking the next 2. And it's over and under and through. Woo! I've got it! usually I'm really slow at getting these types of things. So I'm really proud of myself. I think I got it. And then we go left first and then we go right second. Is that right? I think so. Did I do it right? I don't know. Oh, I think I did it. No, I did it right. I think I did it right. Is this what the knots look like? I can't tell. Yes, that's what the knots look like. Okay, cool. Alright, now we keep going. If you have some string left over and would like to do some macrame, join me. Oh no, I forgot what to do. Wait, and then this goes over and this goes in. Yes, okay. Yeah, join me. If you have some macrame supplies or hemp jewelry, as Thomas suggested, if you have some hemp jewelry supplies, go ahead and join me in doing some fun knots and exercises. I can already tell this is gonna hurt my neck in about 10 minutes. Oh, but I don't have the right amount. I didn't prepare for this. Okay, so I don't have the right amount on each side. Okay, that just means I need to take one and put it on the other side. That's fine. So make sure you're actually starting with the two that are in the center. Not like me. Don't be like me. That's usually the advice. Don't be like me. Okay, over to under one. Oh, they're getting a little knotted. And over to under one and the one behind and through. Okay. Can you see? Should I switch back to the big view? I'm gonna switch back because now you're just gonna watch me knot. So let's switch back to the big view. Hello. Okay, and I'm gonna change. I'm gonna turn on the music box. Oh no, where's my music box? Okay. No. Here's my music box. Okay. Just drop it at the top here. Then you can see what I'm listening to. Alright, what are you saying, Tom? Yeah, I think I actually know what you mean. I kind of remember doing similar things as a kid. Not with hemp, but, you know, like these, like, friendship bracelets that he used to make. That's what I remember, pinning the rope to a safety pin, and then to my jeans, and then kind of twisting and doing the little naughty thing. Not the naughty thing, the naughty thing, okay? Don't think of dirty things. Okay. I think it's this way, right? I definitely still need to get into a groove. I am still double guessing myself if I'm doing the knot the correct way, but I think I'm doing it the correct way. So, it's easy enough doing it this way from the top down, as it's hanging from this rope, because it's taut and I don't have an issue with having to like pull the strings, you know, but it is a little high. That's the issue that I'm having. It's a little bit high, so I'm having to hold my arms pretty high up and I'm having to look up, which Wait, did I do it wrong this time? No, I didn't. But now I have to go this way. Yeah, so I'm having to hold my head up, and having to hold my arms up. So this is getting a little tiring. How taut should this be? Should this be pretty taut? Pretty tight? I don't know. How tight is she making it? She's making it, or they. How tight are they making it? I don't know. I guess pretty tight? I don't know. Oh, my arms are getting tired. Also, I did a workout yesterday. Oh, I'm really sore. And actually, I need to do a workout today again. It's like an everyday challenge that I'm doing, this workout. And I'm gonna have to do it again today. Okay, and then the other way around. Okay, I think I'm getting it. Oh man, my shoulders are really gonna hurt after a while. I wonder if I should get like a stool or something. Okay. Oh yeah, I think I need a stool. I don't have a stool here. I wonder if I can put this anywhere else. Not really. I guess I could use a rope and kind of hang it lower. Oh, I don't want to play around with this right now. Okay, so over, under, back, and through. Yay! Doing it! Doing it! Over, under, back, and through. Over, under, back, and through. Okay, this is only one row of knots and my arms are hurting a lot. Alright, over, under, back, and through. Alright, we have the first row. Cool, 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 cool. Look at that. I don't know how much you can see actually. You can see it. Kind of, I guess. That's probably as sharp as it's gonna get. Whew. This is exhausting. I have an idea. I have this couch in my studio. I wonder if I can pull it closer to the door. Oh, it's not gonna get... Oh, it is. Okay. Putting my entire room in disarray. Okay. Here we go. Now I can stand. Yay! And you can't see me. Okay. But now I can point this higher. Aha. Aha. has this super weird framing. Okay, that's cool. But now I don't have to reach so high. And then I have to fix my room again. But that's okay. Alright, and then... am I starting in the center again? Yes, so they're starting in the center again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is the center. And I'm taking 4. And 1 over, 1 under, 1 behind, 1 through. Okay, cool. I'm doing it. Look at me, Mom, I'm doing it. Over, under, back, and through. Okay, so... and then I guess I'm doing it with these two? Yeah, sure. Over, under, back, and through. Oh, no, wait. I need to do the other one as well. Even in this position, my arms are kind of hurting. Alright, next two. Over, under, back, and through. Over, under, back, and through. What? But what do you do with the outside then? I guess there must be some kind of finishing touch or something. Over, under, back, and through. Over, under, back, and through. Okay, I have that side, now the other side. Over, under, back, and through. Over, under, back, and through. Right, you really learn by doing it. It's like, this is a metaphor for life, you know? You can't really learn by just looking. You have to do it. And the more you do it, the more you get used to making these knots and like the pattern of how the knots work. It's a metaphor for life. I'm teaching you life over here. Okay, over, under, back, and through. Still unsure how tight this should be. And then over, under, back, and through. This is nice. This is a nice exercise. So there was a consideration when I decided to make this for the backdrop of the streams, that instead of making it, I would just buy it. I'd buy it from an Etsy shop or something, somebody who could make way better ones than me, because actually it doesn't turn out to be much cheaper to do it by yourself because you need to buy the supplies. I decided I wanted nice, high quality string that was made in Europe. And I think I've reached the end. And it turns out it's not that much more expensive to just buy it and pay for the production cost of some artist who can make this. But then I thought, well, but it's a nice, relaxing exercise. And, you know, like I said, the whole getting away from the computer and all that. And now I have to check. I feel like this song has been playing forever. Is that true? Has this song just been playing forever? Probably not. Okay, I think all the songs just kind of sound the same. Alright. Now she does all the... What was the instruction? Yeah, okay, so alternating the knots. Okay, got it. Did that. Oh, and now we're going another one. Another row. Okay. So I guess we're doing that until we meet at a peak. Really? Is this singular song on repeat? Whoops. Where are all the other songs? Why is this song on repeat? Okay, let's test this theory. It's called Titanic Blues. Let's see if this song plays again. Oh my god, it's true! No! Why is it the only song in the playlist? What? It's the only song. Why? It's supposed to be playing this. Shuffle all. Oh, it was set to single play. Whoops! I didn't notice. I kind of enjoyed that song. I mean, if you didn't like it, I'm very sorry. But now, up next. Okay, now all the different songs are gonna be playing. Sorry about that. How do I get that mini player again? Mini player. Okay. I guess I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the outside. So I guess that's that row finished. And let's see if we're doing another row. I know, right? This is quite good fun. I could make a hammock. Okay, yeah, so it just goes until we meet at the point. All right, next. It's always I always start with the last knot in the center of the last knot, right? Let's have a look. Oh, that's really fast. Yeah, you always start with the center of the last knot you made, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I'm already starting to get faster by finding tricks of how my fingers work. I think this music is helping too. Okay. And the next one. the first little point. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it there for today. I hope I didn't break my couch. What happened here? It was like a really weird sound. Like something breaking, but it seems to be okay. Alright. I'm going to zoom out so you can see me. And here we go, let's refocus. Stop the music. Okay, I did it partway through. Actually, probably just 10% of the way through. But yeah, I did it. I'm going to continue doing this. Maybe not, probably most likely not every stream, because I do want to return to some of the other streaming series like Animation Collab, because I still have an animation that is ongoing, a collaboration with Lila Taylor, and I'd very much like to get back to that. So I'm definitely going to do some of that in the coming up streams. I think as long as October is still happening, I can probably turn down the gain on my microphone because I'm very close to it again. For the upcoming streams, it's probably going to be a mix of work watching and shut up and draw, while I'm still doing some of the Inktober stuff that I've already prepared. And then as soon as November rolls around, I'm probably going to go back to motion design and do some animation collab. I also have a few collaboration requests already in the works, so I'll be doing some of that in the near future on animation collab. And if you would like to see that and would like to not miss those announcements, make sure you follow on Twitch and Instagram, subscribe on YouTube, and hit that little bell icon to be notified whenever I go live and whenever there's a new video on my channel. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope to see you next time. I stream regularly Tuesdays and Fridays at 5 p.m. CET. It is CET now. Summertime has finished. So 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. Central European time. I hope to see you next time. Bye!